Alrighty, hey, what's going on, everybody? EnteRChazmAN here, back with another stream. Just as I promised just the other day, if you didn't see, earlier in the week, we got to cover and talk about, or cover and at least watch live, the Sony State of Play. Then just the other day, we did the Summer Games Fest that I was a little late to. But don't worry, I'm not late today. We are getting to cover the Xbox Game Showcase, as well as, I guess, the back-to-back Call of Duty Direct they're going to be doing for whatever new Call of Duty game. Not a huge Call of Duty guy, so I don't remember what was it, Call of Duty 7, 8, 25, 30. But yeah, I'm excited. Just to kind of starting to get things rolling here. If you want, as I kind of start to get myself situated, I was watching the activision, so I'm gonna go ahead and unmute him. I kind of want to see what he's saying.
Not Adam.
I know, a little weird. Me streaming someone else's stream. I'm sure the activision won't mind. I'm giving him full credit.
Xbox better be cooking.
I agree, activision.
Hopefully, at least Black Ops 6 is good. Wazim Khan, thanks for becoming a member. My name is Vike. Thank you for the 2. Have you seen the success of the final shape? I have seen it, heard about it. Haven't played it myself. Yeah, Zaval's chilling back there. He and I still hang out.
If you're wondering once the showcase goes live, we're not going to stay on activision, but I don't know. I'm just wanting to hear somebody talk while I was doing
super chats. Thank you guys.
Preparation.
You guys are absolutely insane. I'm trying to get through all of them. And Highly and Spartan, thank you for the 5, and thanks for being a member, good sir. Koala King, thank you for the 5.
So when we do watch, we will be
streams.
watching from
birthday.
here.
We'll see if this is the stream to catch today, you know? Bum, 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 bum. Can we see more of your dog? I wish you could.
Oh,
you could.
That's a terrible question.
She is not of this earth anymore.
What an awful question.
Bell comes back from the dead. Thank you, Salvatore Sal.
Do they not know his dog was dead?
Undead Nightmare 2. Why didn't they do it? Why didn't they? Why didn't they do Undead Nightmare 2? Ladies Man. No, sorry, Lades Man. Thanks for becoming a member.
I'm gonna assume that person wasn't a fan of the activision, because that's
Shady Justin, Vikings Valhalla.
It's a very messed up question if you do
Ninja
know.
Work. Will we get a new dog model? New banjo, please, God. Yes. Thank you, Mr. Bones. Ninja Work.
Terrible question. All
Briggs,
right,
I guess.
activision moved on, so I'll move on.
Man's Best Stanky. Thank you for 20. We don't need to hear that one again. What's a good bop? I like the Fareed one. This is like good background music.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and mute activision real quick, and we'll start getting into. Let me get my music going here. Where are you at? There you are. I forgot to check audio. Everything seems fine. My audio seems to be operational. So, as I clean my glasses, I wanted to kind of real quick get into what we might be seeing today. If you don't pay attention to the gaming news and you've been living under a rock, Xbox has been under quite a bit of scrutiny the last couple months. Simply because it hasn't been like a great year for them, but that's not the biggest issue. The biggest thing that has kind of pissed people off mainly has been just overall problems within the industry as a whole, and them with their layoffs. They laid off or just caved in a couple companies, and one of them ended up being Tango Gameworks, which was the creators of the hit game for them, which was Hi-Fi Rush. One, people are mad that people are losing their jobs. No one ever wants that. And 2, it's also very hypocritical of Xbox to have done that, considering for years all they do is they claim about how they want to get a better hold on the Japanese market, and they want more Japanese games that tailor themselves to Japanese or people in other countries. And it's like, so you close down your best Japanese studio? I mean, I understand. I mean, the head guy was getting ready to leave, or he had already left, so that's the only thing I could think of, the reason why they may have in my opinion, I think they may have closed it is because they're like, well, we have this great studio, yes, but they're losing their best person. It's either that or, what I also think is a true possibility is the proverbial chickens came home to roost when Xbox has spent all of this money on all of these companies over the last couple of years, and the daddy stockholders are kind of putting their foot down on the neck of Xbox and saying, all right, this is the time when we need profits. We need you guys to focus on games that are going to really make us crap tons of money. And perhaps this is something that the higher ups at Xbox were like, if they thought it might be something they could like push off, and then finally it's just like daddy Microsoft is, stepping in and being like, no, we need the next Minecraft or gosh, I can't think of the name. What's the huge game? Fortnite. I don't know why I couldn't think of Fortnite for some reason, but yeah, again, like spending upwards of $70 billion on a game company. I guess it was only a matter of time before the higher ups start wanting returns on investments, which sucks to say, but that's my guess. That's my best guess as to the things happening at Xbox, is that things above the heads of Phil Spencer, people above them were kind of telling them what to do and telling them they have to shut down X studios or whatnot. Because if that's not the case and it was Phil and them going about and just kind of doing it on a whim, then that whole, in my opinion, the whole good guy Phil Spencer narrative is kind of out of the books. And granted, he's already a CEO, a big leader of a big company, so maybe that should have never been the case, but regardless. Okay. Glasses are clean. Let's see what the Actman's talking about right now.
I feel like I'ma Try It Out is the sequel to this song. Kickoff, thanks for the
20 minutes till the event
Mikey
starts.
Dragon, are you excited for the new fighting game 2XO? Yeah, that's the League of Legends fighting game. I think that shit's gonna be like actually really fun. Could be. I don't know why they're calling it that though. Ghostbusters came out 40 years ago today. That's crazy. Thank you for the 2 Korans. Let's all bet ye. Been watching since COD World War II review. Happy birthday, Egg Chad. I almost said happy birthday, right?
All right, so real quick, while Actman's going again, I guess let's get into some stuff I want to see or that I might be expecting to see. I would like to think that we got to see some more Fable. Like, they showed that game off a couple of years ago, and I feel like they've been pretty radio silent on it. So, in my opinion, I feel like Fable should 100% be there. If it's not, that would be a very big disappointment. What about Perfect Dark? I would love to see some Perfect Dark. That game's in the same boat. Kind of like they've been radio silent and not really much has kind of come out about that. I know that one's had a very troubled development, in the background. So other than that, that's like 2 big things. I mean, you still got Vowed. It'd be nice to see more of a Vowed. That's coming out later this year. Gosh, I mean, I know there's been rumors about a possible Banjo and Kazooie remake or a new series of some sort. That would be really cool. I feel like the timing for that would be great for Xbox. All of this really... Sorry. All this big disappointing news coming out of Xbox with them closing Hi-Fi Rush, this big, bright, colorful, kind of kids and adult game that they had. It'd be really cool for them to announce another big, colorful, platformer of some sort. And I think Banjo would be great. That would be a great, great time for that. Gosh, it's hard to say of other stuff. I mean, you still got Outer Worlds 2, I think, is out there. They could show us a little bit of. It'd be interesting if they decided to do something Fallout related, considering how big the show was just a few months ago. So maybe, I don't necessarily think showing Fallout 676 would be something people would want, but you never know. People are weird. But my voice broke hardcore there. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for this one. I think what's got me even more excited for this Xbox showcase is the fact that the previous two showcases prior to this one weren't great. The State of Play was a bit of a bummer, and Summer Game Fest was also not very good. So I think this is everyone's one hope that hopefully Xbox has a good showcase. Let's just have a good showing, show some good stuff. I don't think we're gonna get knocked off our feet. Like, I don't think we're gonna see. I seriously would be surprised if you saw like Halo. Like, that would be crazy if we actually saw something Halo related. Gosh, I don't know. I'd be very curious to see what they do with this Call of Duty Direct. Are they trying to say that this game could be as big as the Starfield announcement when they gave Starfield its own Direct? Because that felt like a huge deal. Actually, now I'm thinking about it, that would probably mean that this would be bigger than that event, that Direct. I'm just considering how much money was spent on Call of Duty and Activision Blizzard. I don't know. I guess we'll have to see. I also would be down to see Doom. Like, that would be really cool for us to see a Doom game. I feel like the timing might be pretty good on that as well. I mean, now that I'm thinking about it, Activision Blizzard as a whole is an interesting thing. Now that we're kind of moved past Diablo, Elder Scrolls is a distant, that's way off. Again, oh wait, I'm thinking Activision Blizzard. Why am I going into Bethesda? Gosh, my thought process is all over the place. So Activision Blizzard, we would have Call of Duty. I would love to see like something Blizzard related. Like, are we gonna get World of Warcraft brought to consoles? Like, that would be really cool if we could get World of Warcraft on Xbox. That'd be very interesting. It's like StarCraft, like maybe a new StarCraft, or bring those to PC or Xbox. I mean, there's so many possibilities of things that I would love to hear that Xbox has been working on. Bringing stuff over would be really cool. StarCraft or World of Warcraft, that would be amazing in my opinion. I want to check back in with the Actman. He's just puffing away, Actman. Come on.
Hitting the Benjamin. Azalea, thank you for becoming a member. Shadow Cultist, thank you for the 20. Curious question. Have you ever played Undertale or Deltarune? If you have, what are your thoughts on it? All
right, I'm going to close down the Actman here. I can't imagine that's great content. Watching someone else's stream through my stream. Love the Actman, though. I'm definitely, once I'm done with this stream, I'll probably go back through and rewatch his reaction to it. But yeah, I don't know. We will see. I mean, while I'm waiting, I might start just rewatching some old trailers of games. So I guess first one that I would definitely want to see would be... Oh, let's check out Fable. Let's see that trailer they put up a couple years ago.
Hello, my name is Julius and welcome to a new episode.
You hush up.
Oh, we're finally doing this, are we? Because I was going to make a sandwich. Okay. Let's do it. What do I think about heroes? Well, we've all seen them, haven't we? Swanning about the place with their disproportionately high cheekbones and comically massive weapons.
Wanker.
Wanker.
Roughing up bandits, because
How
they
dare
like to
you.
rough up bandits, don't they? Living it up with the common folk every single night. On a day-to-day basis, I'd say the true hero's me, someone who's breaking new ground with fruit, with veg, on the agricultural side of things.
This is a really cool trailer.
Not wafting
I would like to
around
see more
mythical
of
creatures.
Fable.
And that's what they are. Wafters.
Wafters.
You see, I'm not here to slay legendary beasts. I'm here to conquer the vegetable, not a euphemism. Let's face it, the age of heroes is over. This is the age of innovation. This, if you will, is the age of death. One moment.
I actually think for the showcase a few years ago, they started off with this trailer, which was
This
really
is
cool.
awkward.
Yeah.
Oh, this was just last year. Okay. I, for some reason, thought this was from like 2 years ago. Interesting. Oh. All right, so that was Fable. What was another one? I remember another one I really liked was the Outer Worlds 2 trailer. Let's check that one out. Derpy Entertainment in chat says, "Let him cook." Oh, you mean let Fable cook? I mean, yeah. I mean, I'm totally willing. I just think it would be really cool to see more of it. Another one I really enjoyed
It's the Verizon 5G home internet. I got it.
would have
Used to be
been
a competitive
this.
gamer, but with the higher lag.
You hush up, ad. How much time we got left? We've got less than 10 minutes. Okay. So let's go ahead. Again, I'm just wasting some time just watching some trailers.
Old, wise-sounding voice.
So this was Outer Worlds 2, which I think this is one of the better trailers I remember seeing.
This will make our game seem big and important. Now, something must break the serenity. Will this creature be in the game? No. Say goodbye to it forever. Suddenly, and for no reason, people running. These pointless slow-motion shots make everything seem cool and should bolster pre-sale numbers. That wah sound can mean only one thing. We must gaze over an epic shot of a world, and there should be lens flares. Now we see our hero, but only their silhouette, because the developers haven't finished the design, or finished the story, or finished any gameplay that's actually ready to show. In fact, the only thing they have finished
It's the logo.
is the title.
Yay! That was cute. Alright, so let's start so those are two trailers right off the top of my head that I remember thinking looked really cool. Two things that would be cool to see, like some news of, some updates of some sort. This feels really loud.
Kissed by ocean air, darkened by pounding waves, caramelized by equatorial heat. See what the ocean has in store for you. Jefferson's Ocean, aged at the mercy of the sea.
I feel like it, World at War can't be beat, man. My hair has a dent. Little me.
Yeah, I just wanted to see how loud his audio was versus the actual stream's audio. Alright, tell you what, guys, I'm gonna run to the bathroom, and then we'll be right back. Okay, guys, sorry about that. We're under a minute. Perfect. I went and made me a coffee. Uh-oh. What the heck? You're starting at under a minute? Oh, okay.
Almost came in through the back door.
Are you starting with the Call of Duty Direct?
Trust anyone.
Making this a big deal, huh?
Good evening. The Soviet Union is no more. Despite a potential for instability and chaos, these events clearly serve our national interest. Free from the specter of global conflict.
The Prodigy.
Today we celebrate the mystery of American renewal.
We got Bill Clinton, we got Bush Sr., we got, was that Colin Powell?
Something big.
We got all the goats. All the 90s goats.
Hell long enough, I see the devil.
Greatest politicians of our time. I don't know. I just know the names.
The agency is compromised. We're being hunted from the inside.
You don't have to trust me, Marshal. But it might be better.
So is
if
this
you
just
do.
a stinger? What is this?
Something you should see. What the hell are we getting into? Don't trust anyone.
Oh, the fire starter. Twisted fire starter.
You broke into a CIA black site. Are you out of your mind?
Things got complicated.
May God continue to bless the United States of America.
You just got a first look at the campaign for Call of Duty Black Ops 6. Set in the 1990s after the Cold War ends, where the truth isn't what it seems. It's an honor to stand here representing the creative teams at Activision. And please stay tuned after the showcase, where we will take you inside the studios to hear directly from Treyarch and Raven, who are working on Call of Duty Black Ops 6. You'll get a 25-minute deep dive into the story and a sneak peek at multiplayer and zombies. It's been 10 years since Call of Duty has been in our show. It's been even longer since all Call of Duty players got the same game at the same time. Going forward, everyone will experience the game, including the Black Ops 6 beta, the
On
season
Game Pass.
expansions, and the updates at launch. There are currently over 100 million people who play Call of Duty every month. We hope to grow that community by making Black Ops 6 the first Call of Duty game that will be available in Game Pass day one. So no matter where you choose to play, everyone is welcome to experience Call of Duty
Okay,
Black Ops
talk
6
about this at the end.
on
That's what.
October 25th.
That's why you have an entire event dedicated
I'm
to it.
incredibly excited for today's show.
Thank you.
I'm standing here thinking about all the passion that has gone in to making this show what it is. It's an honor to share the latest efforts from our partners around the world and from our own creative teams at Activision, Bethesda, Blizzard, and Xbox Game Studios, who are doing what I believe is some of their best work ever. And now I get to introduce something that is special to me. As someone who has played games for as long as I have, it's amazing that I get to set up this world premiere.
Oh.
So thank you all for joining us.
Oh, is this that game he really likes?
And please enjoy the
show. He wore a shirt for it. What's it called?
World premiere.
Oh, is this Doom? Oh, snap. We're getting Doom already. Rip and tear! Is this Rip and tear? Yes! Yes! Is Mick Gordon back, or is he still gone? I gotta play Doom Eternal. I still haven't played Doom Eternal. I just played 2016 is the only one I've played so far. Mecha Doomslayer? What? What? Ah, that looks so cool. It's like a prequel. Wow. That's how you start off a show, baby. That's how you start it.
Who were you before? Who did you love?
Oh, is this State of Decay? Are we finally getting State of Decay news? Undead Lab, State of Decay. Wow.
It's too late to ask now. We all knew the risks when we ventured out beyond the gates. But you helped us make something greater than the fear and death that surrounded us. We found hope in each other.
Or is that Walking Dead? This has to be State of Decay.
And even if we bought the other survivors just one more day, the sacrifice would be worth it. It would always be worth it. Helped us find the courage to keep going, to fight on. When we needed it the most. I didn't know you well. But we'll keep your memory alive.
I'm shocked. We got Doom and then State of Decay back to back to start.
The sacrifice we make matters. And will never be forgotten.
Now, will this get a release date?
No one is forgotten. We live on.
You gotta give us a release date. You can't just show that. Ooh, that's not good. That's still not good. Really? No release date for a game you've announced multiple years ago? Alright, so Dragon Age.
Not looking good, old friend.
It was called Dreadwolf. They changed the name
This'll
of
take
it.
more than you and me.
What are you
Harding.
We need someone to be our eyes and ears in the shadows.
And someone to bring a little darkness to the daylight.
I feel like I gotta bump this down. Sorry, I think 1440 is kind of chugging.
And digging up a lot of buried secrets.
What about Darkspawn?
Yeah. Someone who will stand between us and a pack of demons.
You know there will be dragons.
Right. We'll need someone with fire in their blood. One more thing. This crew needs a leader. Someone we can count on. Someone that the world can count on. But where are we gonna find her?
Coming this year. Okay. It's not really the presentation I would have liked for a Dragon Age game, but this DLC for Starfield.
We have received a distress call of unknown origin.
Alright, I'm out.
There is no record of a star station in this orbit. Something is not right.
Again, I didn't hate Starfield, but it was not very good in my opinion.
This is the Serpent's will.
Coming aboard was a mistake. We need to run.
Hold very still and choose your words carefully. They will determine how long you live. You trespassed in the home of House Varun. Your fate will be decided by the Great Serpent.
Can you feel its embrace encircling your heart? Constricting until there is no more you. Only us.
I'm from the Trackers Alliance. We have a proposal for you.
I wish you the best of luck.
Why don't we get why doesn't Xbox give solid dates anymore? Like, we don't get any dates as to when anything's coming out. I get it, but
Vaultathon 76 is sponsored in part by Sugar Bombs Breakfast Cereal. Bombs away. Folks, if you're just joining us, we're coming to you live in the 10th consecutive hour of our Vaultathon 76 drive. We've got operators
really
standing by
Fallout 76.
Harry's on from Skyline Valley. He's sending the whole family to Vault 76.
How about that? Skyline Valley, beautiful country, right in the heart of Shenandoah.
Oh, Shenandoah.
Oh, that song from 76.
I hear you calling.
Call now to join Harry and the over 17 million Vault dwellers already on board. And let's keep those numbers climbing.
Got 4 on the line from AVR Medical Center.
Vault 76 is a growing community, and strong community can weather any storm. Why, just take a look at our Skyline Valley neighbors in Vault 63.
Ah, is that a new vault?
The greatest scientific minds are hard at work, cooking up shocking new ways to protect and preserve this Appalachian Eden. Yes, Skyline Valley is a stunning portrait of Mother Nature in repose. From the picturesque Shenandoah National Park to its majestic wildlife and friendly local residents, Skyline Valley is a welcome home to all. And don't forget to bring home a souvenir or two. When the bombs started dropping, don't come a-knocking. Call now to reserve your place in Vault 76. Still not sold? Well, I suppose having skin is not for everyone. Best of luck out there.
The one thing you give me a date on is Fallout 76.
World premiere.
I'll stop complaining. World premiere. What could this be? Ooh, Paris? It's a French game.
Soon she'll wake and paint again. Paint a new number, ticking down every year. One stroke, and everyone of that age vanishes into nothingness. Every year she paints again, and every year an expedition departs for the continent with one hopeless mission: destroy the paintress so she can never paint death again. We'll break the cycle so she can't steal anyone else's future.
This world is full of wonders.
Yet everywhere we go, we walk with death.
This looks cool. What is this?
We're the only ones left.
Turn-based? What the flip?
Even if we fail, we lay the trail for those who will come after.
I'm curious about this one.
We are Expedition 33.
It's a turn-based RPG with painting. Mechanics. Huh. That was cool. That's the best thing they've shown so far, other than Doom. Fascinating.
Do you think there's a chance my mom's still alive?
If your mom's anything like you here.
Oh, this is that
Till we find her.
I hope so.
that game.
Hard to believe this is all really happening.
Can't think of the name. It was South of Midnight or something?
Your mama never told you stories about critters and weavers? Oh, you're lucky I come along.
Whoa.
What?
Shh. That's two-toed Tom. Big gator. I gotta drop you off fast.
After I got you out of that tree, you said you helped me find my mama.
I ain't of the disposition to be gator snacks.
Well, me neither.
If we're gonna go on, we gotta get rid of him.
I'm all ears.
There's a church up a ways with a big bell. Go on and ring it.
Oh, we get gameplay?
Come running.
Tom can't abide the sound of bells. Some church folks once tried to dynamite him, and he didn't take that too kind. If you ring that bell, he might skedaddle.
You better not skedaddle.
Go on now, scoot. I'll pick you up yonder after to go find your mom.
Come on, show us gameplay.
Funny ass mudcat.
Show a section. Ah, there we go.
Gotta move quickly now. Wait, that floating island is the gator? Oh, hell no.
So it's like a hack and slash, Devil May Cry, God of War type combat.
All right, time to find that church. There it is. Now to get over there. What the hell?
Hurry up! Jump!
Do all the animals have like voices and stuff? That'd be cool. That game looks cool. That's two really cool games in a row. I'm very curious about. Two games that you actually get to see gameplay for. That's what I'm talking about, Xbox. Okay. Blizzard. What do we got from Blizzard? Nothing Diablo. Something other than Diablo.
In darkness.
Nope, it's Diablo.
She slumbers and dreams.
Oh, World of Warcraft, maybe?
And for countless generations, mortal heroes have
risen to defend her.
I don't know anything about WoW, but it looks like WoW.
They faced monsters, tyrants, and beasts of primordial horror. Though they fought amongst themselves, their enmity following them to the most distant shores.
This most definitely looks really cool.
And even across time and space, their courage never faltered. Even upon the very threshold of death.
Whoa.
While new hope blooms on the horizon, the final battle draws near. Now, in the darkness, at the very heart of the world, the drums of war thunder once again. And Azeroth, at last,
what is this a trailer
awakens. The world's soul, so long denied me, shall be mine.
I don't know anything about World of Warcraft. I have no idea what this is. I don't know who any of these people are. The War Within. Darkness Calls. So PC only. Neato. What? Konami?
Altitude 30,000 feet. Approaching Soviet airspace.
What could
Listen
this
up,
be?
Jack. Your mission is to infiltrate Selino-Yassk in the Soviet mountains, ensure the safety of Sokolov, and bring him back to the west.
Some Metal Gear?
Your code name for this mission will be Naked Snake.
Oh,
I'll be
okay.
referring to you as
It's
Snake
3.
from now on.
Okay.
The clock is ticking. This will be a sneaking mission. You must not be seen by the enemy. You must leave no trace of your presence. Is that clear? This kind of infiltration is the Fox unit's speciality. In other words, weapons and equipment to procure on site. That goes for food as well.
You had a gator head.
You're completely naked, just as your name implies.
I have to find my own weapons and equipment? Whose crazy idea was this anyway?
Is that the
Mission
original voice
rests
actor?
Entirely in your hands.
What?
Real one-man army.
That's crap, what's his name? I can't remember his name. It's the voice actor.
Freeze. Speak.
That's the area where you fight Revolver Ocelot, I think, in the original. I can't remember his name. It's like David something. David Hayter. Right off the top of my head. Oh, we got David Hayter back, dude.
Commencing virtuous mission now.
They're like boasting it too. They were letting him do a lot of talking there. Oh snap, that's cool. David Hayter's back. All right, now I'm excited for that game. I mean, I was already like gonna play it, but Revolver Ocelot. Wow. Sea of Thieves. This is a great event so far. This is really good. I would like more dates, but
Your kind meddled where you shouldn't.
oh, this is that game, I think. This looks really cool too. They showed this a couple years ago, like a year or two ago, I think.
And how is it that you know all of this?
Because I am a god too.
If you're a god, you're one of them. Why would I do anything to help someone I sworn to kill?
If it's vengeance you want, I'll give it to you.
Yeah, I remember this one's weird. It's like a weird combination of like modern technology along with like medieval and witchcraft and sorcery and stuff. An odd combination of things. This looks cool. They're showing off a lot more than we've seen of it before. Looks very God of War. Like some of these abilities are straight out of God of War or Ragnarok.
Come on then. Fight me and die.
Flintlock, that's right. Next month, okay. I'm curious about that one. Coming to Game Pass, baby. Don't gotta pay any more money for it. Straight to Game Pass. Sorry about that.
We return to you now as the gods of mankind.
Is this Ava or Ara? Ara or Ava?
Rulers of the Greeks and the Norse.
The Egyptians and the Atlanteans.
We created mankind to fight for our glory. So rise and wield my wrath.
Command beastly chaos.
Rain down destruction.
And unleash our fury.
Worship me. Claim my power.
And legend
will be yours.
Oh, Age of Mythology. That looks interesting. There was that other RTS for Xbox. Was it Ara or Ava? I thought that was it, but after a few seconds I didn't think that was it, because I don't think that had like mythology and stuff.
Your target is in possession of a radioactive device. Stop Carrington's attack at all costs. Good luck, Agent.
Is this Perfect Dark?
I always knew I had an instinct.
Perfect Dark! Is this Perfect Dark? Yes!
I thought it would be like any other mission.
No, it's not.
I was wrong.
No, it is Perfect Dark. It's the initiative.
Welcome to Garden City, where it's a pleasant 23 degrees all day, every day.
Oh, gameplay. What?
How far is his last
Okay.
known location?
Local forces are also tracking his whereabouts. You need to find him before they do.
I'll have to improvise.
Generating voice print.
It looks very gosh, what was those games called? Human Revolution? I forgot the name of those games.
What readings are you getting?
We are getting odd readings from your monitor.
I forgot the name of
Can you
those.
confirm?
I'm looking at the screen right now.
Deus Ex. Yeah, it looks very Deus
Our
Ex.
intel places Carrington on the second floor.
On the life we think we know turns out to be a lie. There's only one way forward. Find the truth.
Yes. Cool.
Scan's clear. I'm going in blind.
Carrington!
Damn it! Analyze. What am I looking at here?
Carrington appears to be targeting a research facility. If he attacks it, the casualties could be astronomical.
Agent Stark, it's a pleasure to meet you. I could use someone with your skills.
This gameplay looks a little too good. I mean, I'm glad we're at least seeing something, but I seriously doubt the game is gonna actually play like this.
What this world was really hiding.
I hope you're ready, Agent Dark.
Are you all seeing this?
Once you open this door, there's no going back.
Wow, man, Xbox is really bringing it with this one.
Agent Joanna Dark is caught in the middle of a near-future war over advanced technology that threatens the lives of millions. We hope you enjoyed the first look at gameplay, and we can't wait to share more from the developers at The Initiative and Crystal Dynamics as the game progresses. The creativity and talent of game creators are what make our industry unique, and I'm incredibly proud of our games and our teams. They are building a diverse lineup of titles, which includes new installments in beloved franchises like Doom, The Dark Ages from id Software, updates and expansions to our ongoing games like World of Warcraft, The War Within from Blizzard, handcrafted original concepts like South of Midnight from Compulsion Games, and blockbuster games with massive audiences like Call of Duty, Black Ops 6 from Activision. On behalf of our creative teams at Activision, Bethesda, Blizzard, King, and Xbox Game Studios, we thank you for your continued support, and we look forward to getting their ambitious games in your hands. Diablo is one of the most enduring and beloved series in all of gaming. We're thrilled to have Diablo 4 in Game Pass, where millions of you made it your favorite way to play. This October, Diablo 4 Vessel of Hatred expands the demon-slaying experience with an all-new character class, a new region, and of course, the next chapter in the acclaimed story. Here is the opening cinematic for the game. Let's take a look.
I was gonna say, there's no way that's all their announcements. That would have been a really short showing. That's like a half an hour? Maybe a 35-minute showcase? I say even PlayStation, they didn't have a great showing and they went on for an hour.
Boy, young one, are you all right? Nerel? Oh, you're not well. Please, 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 my child, let me help you.
Stay away from me! Nerel! Is that how I raised you?
No, Mother. But I must carry this burden alone. I must get to Akarat's tomb.
But look at you. You're killing yourself.
I don't know how much longer I can...
I'm here, little magpie.
I missed you so much.
That guy sitting there watching all this?
Proud of you. But now,
you must
I
die.
need you
To die.
give up.
No. Of course it's you. You monster. Let go of me.
Let's go. No. You made a choice. And I warned you, little magpie. There would be consequences.
Surrender.
No! I control the stone!
You hold the stone. You control nothing.
Maybe you're right. Maybe I could use some help.
It was a cool trailer. Blizzard's always so good though at making trailers. That's the problem. October's looking pretty stacked, man. You got Dragon Ball, you got the Persona-like game, the new one. What was it called?
Right, you.
Oh, Fable! Let's go.
You want to know all about heroes, do you? Well,
it's the tall guy again.
Come to the right place, because who better to tell you all about them than perhaps the greatest hero of them all? Yeah. There he is, in all his finery. Cheers.
Hobian's greatest hero. Humphrey, retired.
I mean, sure, you get your mega fans,
You are like literally my favourite person.
your haters,
It's like a fan club, but we hate you.
your chancers, and the occasional giant toad, for some reason. But it's more than that. It's about the choices you make.
I'm a hero. I should do what I want.
You thought you could save her?
You know, it's your life and death stuff. That's what defines you, isn't it? Really,
Isn't it?
stays with you.
Isn't
Only
it?
there's one hero. I took her in when she had nowhere else to go. Welcome to the most exclusive club in all of Albion. Thought I'd get her out there, make the most of her gift. But you know what it's like when you're young and you have a point to prove. I tell you, this kid, she had it all. The skill, the talent, the power. She was something else, all right. She was terrifying. So, yeah, I knew this girl once who made all the wrong choices.
Humphrey. She's back.
I'm going to fix it, this place. And no one is going to stand in my way.
Great trailer, just, yeah, too far out to really...
World premiere.
Oh, world premiere, what is this?
Use this. Make your own rules.
Oh, a new PvP shooter? Frag Punk. NetEase.
World premiere.
I'm interested. What's this? I like the art style.
There's nothing left for me in the city. So, I have traveled back to where I grew up. Here, I found my childhood home in ruins. Why hasn't my aunt taken good care of it? The bridge to her house is broken, so I can't even ask her. I will make the tree stump a cozy home again, no matter what it takes, and no matter how hard it gets. I will fight and find meaning and beauty out here. Some will say that in the dead of winter, a small city mouse doesn't stand a chance. Maybe so, but I must keep believing that every winter leads to spring. Auntie, finally! No!
Winter Burrow. That looks cool. Might be worth a play.
World premiere.
My mixtapes bend others to my will.
Ooh, Annapurna.
It's a strange, almost cosmic talent.
Go back to a time where summers lasted forever, when friendships were unbreakable, and any trouble was good trouble.
It's got like a 90s movie trailer.
Of delinquency.
Yes!
What's your name again?
From Beethoven and Dinosaur comes an adventure a lifetime in the making.
They even got the 80s or
Experience the
90s
freedom
narrator.
of the teenage wasteland, sneaking out, making out, avoiding the law, and maybe something a little more.
Hey, can I
Yeah, little Rockford, go nuts!
Set to the soundtrack of a generation.
What are we gonna think of ourselves in 10 years? I'll just remember to tell myself that felt important at the time.
Your greatest memories are stored in music. You're invited to go back in mixtape.
There have been noise complaints.
Okay.
Interesting. I don't know if it's my type of game, but it looked interesting. Presents. Xbox Game Studios present. Osobo, why does that sound from? Oh, that's the Plague Tale people, right? Oh no, Osobo is the flight simulator people. Bethesda. So Bethesda, we've already seen 76. We've already seen Doom. Oh, ESO, of course. I was gonna say that's the whole group of stuff we know about with Bethesda. Although Doom was new. What is this, just an ad for ESO?
swore I'd never use my power again.
Square Enix.
But 2 nights ago, I found my friend's body in the woods. I don't know who I can trust, or who trusts me. But my friend Safi is dead. So why can I still hear her voice? Focusing my power, I somehow shifted into a parallel timeline. Here,
Well, Life
Sophie
is Strange
still alive.
connected
Danger
games.
stalks our every step, and only I can investigate both realities.
Hang on. Parallel world?
It's the same as this one, except you're dead. I can still save Safi if I can solve and prevent the same murder across 2 timelines.
Oh, it is Life is Strange. Okay. Interesting. Machine games. Oh, this is Indiana Jones.
Are you sure you want to investigate this, Indy?
I can't let this go. It could be the best kept secret in history.
What are you going to do, Indiana?
These artifacts have a deep connection to something in the past. Boss believes they hold a kind of power. A discovery that could change the world.
What were you doing out there?
Fresh air! We have to find the stones, Gina. Or they will. If you were to draw a line through these ancient sites around the globe, you'd get a perfectly aligned circle.
The Great Circle.
Exactly.
I intercepted the Morse code coming from the Himalayas.
Where Voss is sending all of his men.
Is that a...
Battleship? Yep. Let's get a closer look.
It'd been really cool to let us see an actual gameplay section.
Gotta find the stone and get off this ship.
What's that in his hands?
It's a bomb.
What does it say?
Earth something. What was that?
We'd better hide. Hey, go! Ciao.
Hey!
Hands behind your head.
Where's the stone, you American rat?
What stone?
Have you ever heard of Höhenangst?
Fear of heights?
Yes! And I have it. I endured this dreadful mountain even if my mind was screaming every step of the way. Because of a concept you narrow-minded Americans will never understand! Devotion. Total and absolute devotion to the fatherland. You have no purpose. What you have is your stupid American cartoons. Choo-choo! Choo-choo! Ha 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 ha! You laugh and dance, celebrating your own idiocy and drinking the piss you call beer!
Ooh.
I will walk.
That's terrible.
Through
That's
fire
the worst
for
thing he
the
said.
devoted men of the Reich. Give me that stone. Now!
Can't give you what I don't have.
I shall search your corpse to make sure!
Wait! Please wait.
Give me the stone.
Gina.
Oh, now that whole thing's gonna fall. Ah!
Help me!
Get the stone! The stone!
Gina! Haltet sie auf! Erschießt sie! Hab dich!
Hmm. I'm curious about this game. I'm definitely interested. Dr. Jones! It's coming this year. Okay. When? Stop. I'd like to know when to expect something. Just like Gundam or Zone of the Enders? New IP maybe? Oh, that's Mecha Break. They already showed this game. Okay. The same game they showed at the last event. The summer game show. Game Fest.
You never know you are a monster. Until someone comes to slay you. The first signs are really subtle. But over time, it becomes clear. The gift changes you, slowly consuming every little part of your humanity. I should know. It runs in my blood.
Nothing is forever. Wu Chang, Fallen Feathers. Looks like a Souls-like, not really my bag. I'm sure some people will like that.
Your Emperor has chosen you as our envoy to the living lands. That wild frontier suffers from the dream scourge. Find the root of this terrible plague and put an end to it.
He is wrong. The dream scourge is but a symptom of a deeper, more dangerous rot. Go, tame the chaos that plagues the living lands, so that those who remain standing can shape its future.
They both deceive you. There is more wonder in this world than eyes alone can see. You must open yourself to its mysteries. Tend to its purpose, no matter how wild. And become what the living lands truly needs. Its protector.
When? When in 2024? I guess it's just because everything comes to Game Pass, and they don't have to, like, they're not really worried about like physical releases and storefronts. That they feel no pressure to put dates on anything they have. Xbox, I mean.
Emergency, but disaster. Now the worst seems to be over.
What is this? Atomfall. Interesting. Okay, that look cool. That's definitely on my radar. Hopefully it's better than that one Russian looking game that I played last year or the year before. I can't remember what that game was called.
Did your father ever tell you why my bones ache in the weather? War. Their soldiers killed everyone.
I do not fear our enemy. They talk of peace and dream of war.
What is Assassin's Creed?
Our people deserve to be freed of the oppressor's grasp.
Vengeance is a lonely path now, eh? Believe me, there are other ways to heal.
People so quick to abuse their power do not deserve to keep it.
There is much we will learn from each other, Yasuke.
can see when two people fit, when they will be better together.
There is no honor in preying on the weak.
Together, we will bring justice back to the people.
Atomic Heart. That's that game I was thinking of. I just looked it up. I looked at my streams. Hopefully that game we saw before is better than Atomic Heart. This is Metro. Not Metro. This is, gosh, what's the series called?
Скіфе. Радий тебе бачити, друже. Валимо
Oh, what's
звідси.
this? Oh, I forgot the name of this game.
Ви тільки погляньте на це. Край, чарівний край черемоша і прута. Ти моя любов, ти рідна матінко моя. Жива.
Координати закинув. Поквапся.
Зараз час такий. Час можливостей.
Усі ці жертви, усі ці смерті. Який в них сенс? Зона така, якою бачиш її ти. Я ж показав тобі, якою я її бачу. Іди своїм шляхом, і тоді ти зможеш побачити зону по-своєму.
Stalker, there you go. I couldn't think of the name of it. September. Okay. So now we know when we're getting Stalker. That's nice.
We've been honored to partner with GSC Game World, the Ukrainian studio behind Stalker 2. We can't wait for you to experience their game yourselves on September 5th. Today, you've seen amazing games from creators around the world, from both our partners and our own studios, from the biggest blockbusters to original independent games. I hope you enjoy the breadth of titles coming to Xbox. In addition to all these great games, we're introducing a new all-digital Series X and expanding color and storage options across the Series X and S lineup. They'll be coming to select markets this holiday. These new X and S consoles, alongside the many other devices in our Xbox gaming family, offer you more choices. It's our mission to make Xbox the best place for you to play by including the titles from our own studios and Game Pass at launch, by bringing your games into the future with our commitment to game preservation, by pushing the technical boundaries in our future hardware,
we get it.
and empowering you to play your games anywhere
it's the same
you
console,
want
just
on Xbox
without
console,
a disk drive.
PC, and cloud. This is what defines Xbox today and in the future, and we're hard at work on the next generation. Immediately after Showcase ends, Call of Duty Black Ops 6 Direct begins. We're taking you inside Treyarch and Raven for an extended look at what's next in Black Ops. But Before we dive into the direct,
One more.
we've saved one more thing.
Ooh, world premiere. What is it? War is over. Several emergencies. Gears of War? Whoa! I saw one of the cog signals on the wall. Is that Marcus? Save my boy Marcus! Save him! No! No! Somebody's Cole Baird. Where's Dom? Is that Cole? Yeah, it's Dom. It was the Mad World theme song. All around me is emergence holes everywhere. Wow. What's it called? A new game. It's not numbered. Whoa. New Gears of War, baby. Let's go. Let's go. That's how you end an Xbox show. New Gears. Oh, yeah. Hell yeah, Xbox. There we go. I'm happy about that. Alright, Call of Duty, let's see.
Hello and welcome to Treyarch in Los Angeles, and thanks for joining us today. We're excited to share what we've been working on for the past few years. For Black Ops 6, we really wanted to give ourselves the time to craft something truly great. This means we're delivering a new level of polish and innovation across all parts of the game. I've been working here for over 20 years, and I can tell you that we have something special on our hands with Black Ops 6. And I know that the team are excited to give you a deep dive into our campaign and global innovations across the entire game.
With Black Ops 6, we're taking players to a new but familiar era, the early 90s. In true signature Black Ops fashion, our story builds on real history, thrusting players into a conspiracy where a shadowy force has infiltrated the highest levels of the US government, branding anyone who resists as traitors and forcing players to go rogue for the first time to fight the very machine that created them. The team has been meticulously crafting every aspect of this game to deliver the fun and attitude players expect from the Black Ops franchise.
Multiplayer is of course here and brings the Black Ops style and provides a playground for the brand new Omni movement system. New way to push beyond your limits and move like an action hero. You'll see a sneak peek of that later today. Round-based zombies is absolutely back and better than ever, and you can be sure it's full of surprises. With that, let's step into the mind-bending campaign experience we've been crafting with our partners at Raven.
No turning back now.
Every Call of Duty player has a favorite campaign mission. When we set out to make Black Ops 6, we were focused on delivering missions so iconic that they stick in your memory
I'll be honest, guys.
long after.
I'm gonna watch this,
bringing
but
that
I'm not
action-packed
terribly
blockbuster
invested.
feel to every step of the
Call of Duty
narrative.
hasn't been something I've been big on in years.
We're giving you more variety, more dynamic moment-to-moment gameplay,
yeah,
and more
it's
options
something.
to finish each mission.
I'm just watching it just because it was a part of the Xbox show.
Required. The game is packed with unexpected moments of Black Ops mystery. It's a high-octane spy thriller where you're never sure who to trust and what's real. And it's all set against the backdrop of the early 90s. The Soviet Union was crumbling after the fall of the Berlin Wall and the end of the Cold War. The US is the only remaining superpower. The Gulf War was dominating headlines everywhere, and there was a growing mistrust in government, reflected everywhere across the music, television, and pop culture of the time. When we talk about the Black Ops timeline, Black Ops 6 comes after the events of the Cold War, but is directly tied to the 1986 flashbacks in Black Ops 2, the aftermath of which has left our heroes in dire circumstances.
Something you should see.
Black Ops 6 blends the rich and gritty history of previous franchise titles with bold new characters, with veteran Frank Woods as our through line in our story. In this new chapter, we see a different side of Woods following his traumatic injury at the hands of Raul Menendez. He's been pulled from the field as he adjusts to a new role within the CIA, often behind a desk or on the other end of a radio. His protege is Troy Marshall, who's been making a name for himself in the field. Marshall is a reluctant leader driven by a strong moral compass. Marshall and Woods are working with another new face in Black Ops 6, CIA handler Jane Harrow. She's a born leader, fearless and brilliant, and helps manage their relationships within the agency. Woods' ability to operate in the shadows has always been hugely valuable to the CIA, whether they want to admit it or not. And Marshall has the ability to make tough calls in the field, ones that Harrow trusts him to make. But when an operation goes wrong, Woods and Marshall are suspended and ultimately forced to go rogue. They soon realize they have to trust each other to get to the bottom of what's going on. Without any of their usual resources, they have to build their own team, recruiting two exciting new characters in Felix Newman, a technical genius, and Savati Dumas, a mysterious assassin. With the end of the Cold War, these former enemies have become new allies. And with the sudden return of notorious operative Russell Adler, who'd gone missing for months, a former ally may have become a new enemy.
For the Black Ops single-player campaign, we prioritized mission variety and unique experiences. Our goal was to offer players a wide variety of mission types, each crafted from the ground up. One moment, you'll be storming a palace. The next, you'll be pulling off a heist at a casino. We aim to take players all over the world and immerse them in vastly different experiences. Within these missions, we wanted gameplay to unfold in multiple ways, giving players the freedom to navigate through them as they see fit. Where we have different combat styles, we also have conversation opportunities where you can talk, barter, and manipulate your way into different experiences, and we think you'll want to replay levels to see them all.
We are excited to offer a variety of different enemy types in the campaign. The goal was to provide different challenges for the player. So whether they choose to go in guns blazing or take a stealthier approach.
Line them up right, you can take them both down with one shot. Nice and quiet.
We've continued to push on what's possible in terms of how our enemy combatants behave. Your enemies will be relentless, constantly seeking to outmaneuver you throughout the levels. They'll cut off escape routes, push on players' location, and force them to think on their feet. We've created certain missions where we give you a high-level objective and a variety of ways to approach that objective. One mission in particular takes place in a vast desert in Iraq. You and your team are hunting down missile launchers with the SAS. It's one of the largest campaign maps that we've ever created.
Look alive, people! They know we're coming!
find that some of our destinations have a startling contrast in look and feel as well. We have a mission that takes place in an opulent casino in Southern Europe. It's unlike any past mission in Call of Duty. And what the player does in this space is totally unexpected. And another one of our missions we have set in the harsh tundra of northern Russia.
We are excited to offer an array of brand new equipment, as well as some favorites from the Black Ops universe. RCXD, Tranquilizer Trap, Adrenaline Stim, Homing Knife, Disruptor,
The campaign is grounded within an expanded campaign hub called the Safe House. You might remember we also had that in Black Ops Cold War. But this time, we wanted to think a little bit more broadly about the environment. We chose to have our team's hub located in a more naturalistic setting. So, it's in an abandoned manor by an ocean cliffside. What's most unique is that it used to be a KGB black site, which was operational during the 50s and 60s. This brings a lot of intrigue to the Safe House and will allow players to explore and discover secrets from the past. The team is also bringing back the evidence board, which is still the centerpiece of the Safe House experience, but with brand new upgrades. Players can view the campaign outline, gain deeper insights into missions, and analyze evidence collected throughout missions.
One on the same, please. Okay.
Capture.
Okay, the attacker comes in.
I'll go. 3, 2, 1, go!
That was sick.
Great.
I think we got it.
With Black Ops 6, our goal is to create a more connected experience that keeps players immersed across every single mode. We've pushed ourselves at every corner to innovate and craft the most signature Black Ops experience for our players. Movement has been a consistent area of focus and innovation for Call of Duty. And with Black Ops 6, we're redefining movement across the entire game. For the first time ever, players can sprint in any direction and move like a true Black Ops action hero with an entirely new global system we call Omni Movement. This unlocks the ability to move like never before and seamlessly chain combat maneuvers like slide, dive, and our enhanced supine prone in full 360 degrees range of motion.
From the beginning, we started with, you can't do this thing, why? And then realized people actually move that way. What happens if we get rid of that construct? And then instantly it opened up like, oh, if you can sprint in any direction, then you can dive in any direction, you could slide in any direction, which then led to all the on-the-ground movement and everything else chaining together.
It's really been something that changes how you think and play the game, whether it's campaign, MP, or zombies. We truly believe that once you experience Omni Movement, there's no going back. We also have what we're calling Intelligent Movement, which is a set of features that drastically reduces how many buttons or keys you're pressing to perform various movements. These can be enabled in player options, and they're broken down into 3 categories: Sprint Assist, Mantle Assist, and Crouch Assist. And each of these settings will allow for fine-tuning. Intelligent Movement really started with this idea that we want all players to focus on what they want to do and not how to do it. We want every player, regardless of skill level or input or experience with Call of Duty, to be able to engage with Omni Movement and live out their own action hero fantasy in Black Ops 6. We looked at other genres like racing games, where they have these great assist settings that can be turned on and off. Things like traction control or assisted braking, and we really love the idea of taking that thinking and applying it to our own movement options. I don't think this is a one-size-fits-all thing, and I encourage players to play around with combos of these settings to really dial in their preferred setup. Hit zones are regions on a character that react when taking damage or dying. In past games, we've only had 4 regions. For Black Ops 6, we've actually increased that to 9 regions, so now we can determine if that enemy was shot in their left leg or right leg, and then we'll play a bespoke death animation depending on that location that they were hit. So world connectivity is this concept that players' movement and reactions are connected to the world based on their choices. A great example that really shines is a global feature we call corner slicing, where as you round a corner or go through a doorway, your weapon's gonna dynamically rotate in the direction that you're rounding that corner. And since it's dynamic, it'll be a bit more dramatic if you're slowly clearing a room, but won't affect you at all if you're barreling full speed around that same corner. We're constantly looking for opportunities to set the bar with movement and animations in Black Ops 6.
Does your game have chainsaw lancers?
Take cover!
Our art team is super thrilled to show you the best looking characters that we've done.
Sunny Ha.
Through our process of photogrammetry, gear was acquired, scanned, and incorporated onto each of our operatives. For our faces, a dynamic real-time analysis of spontaneous performances was captured and processed to make every emotional, impactful moment true to actual life. We made sure to have special attention to the cuticles and make sure that they don't look like they're just freshly cut. There's dirt in between their nails, the oils on their palms as they're sweaty and running through situations that they're in. We're paying attention to every detail.
The thing that I'm most excited about is the number of new weapons from the era that we've added, which includes many that are brand new to the franchise. Our heroes are rogue operatives, and they operate outside the normal playbook. That means they're procuring gear by any means necessary, and it allowed us to pull a unique mix of weapons. We made sure to deliver dozens of unique attachments for every gun, and this allows the players to create a weapon to match any playstyle that you can imagine, all while maintaining the feel and tone of the era.
In Black Ops 6, we really strive for striking that balance between real and hyper-real, but we want to ground our effects in realism. We find real-world reference so that we can match that motion, the weight, the timing, then riff off of that and create that hyper-real look that everybody has come to know and love from Call of Duty.
The Black Ops 6 user experience is all about focusing players on what they need when they need it, and our in-game HUD is no different. From the mini-map to the ammo widget to in-game notifications, the Black Ops 6 HUD combines some of our best designs in a clean, streamlined experience. For the first time in Call of Duty, players will be able to change their HUD in dramatic ways.
So I gotta figure out if I'm gonna re-upload.
For instance,
I don't think I'm gonna
streamers can
re-upload
choose a
my
layout
reaction to the Call of
optimized
Duty
for their
thing
setup.
because
Or maybe you want your HUD centered, so
I don't
you
feel
don't
like
have to
this is
look
as
away.
entertaining as the
Wanna play
normal.
hardcore
So I may
anywhere?
just do
We'll finally
highlights
put
and
the minimap in
re-upload
the bottom left.
the game,
Those
the
are
Xbox
options
Game
as well.
Showcase. That was all the stuff I was super
Not only does the
excited
HUD
for.
give players important status, it connects them to the world and helps them feel rewarded for being awesome. As players track that elusive challenge or target their next level unlock, Black Ops 6 delivers an end-to-end experience from the lobby into combat and back, where player progress and achievement are celebrated in a big way.
Early on in Black Ops 6's development, we set a goal to make leveling and XP matter more than ever. Looking back through the Call of Duty and Black Ops catalog, there's a lot of love, both internally at Treyarch and that we see in our community, for how we used to handle prestige. Traditional prestige is back in Call of Duty with Black Ops 6. We've pulled the best of the best from past Call of Duty prestige systems and are going bigger and more rewarding than ever. Players who reach max player level will have the choice to enter prestige, start fresh with relocked gear, and go through the leveling journey again. Black Ops 6 will have 10 prestiges, each with a valuable set of rewards to earn and equip to peacock your status. Players who make it through Prestige 10 aren't done. Instead, they'll graduate into Prestige Master with 1,000 additional levels to climb through. and a classified reward to uncover for anyone dedicated enough to make it all the way to the end. The full Prestige system is available on day one in Black Ops 6.
We know how many of our players look forward to multiplayer, and we will be providing a deep dive on it later in the year. For now, here's some insight into our development of Black Ops 6 multiplayer. Our vision since day one has been to craft an approachable and engaging step change of that signature Black Ops multiplayer experience. We focused on supporting 3 core playstyles for launch. Enforcers are the slayers who like to kill and stay on the move. Recon is all about intel and counter-intel play. And strategists are support players who throw their bodies at objectives for the win or focus on taking out enemy score streaks for the team. All of our weapons, gear, and gadgets in multiplayer have been intentionally designed through that lens of supporting these play styles. And of course, it wouldn't be a Black Ops game if you can't relive those action hero moments in theater mode, which we're happy to announce is returning with Black Ops 6. Now, I said we're only getting a taste of MP today, but of course that means you're gonna get some early details on maps.
We're happy to announce that we will be launching with 16 all-new MP maps. We've got 12 core 6v6 and 4 strike maps, which can be played as 6v6 or 2v2. What do players like? What do we know that they want? So we're back to our classic 3-lane maps. We've got fast, frenetic experiences, and we have that balance with more medium-sized, like better for hardcore pacing to keep the action flowing, but still have meaningful decisions for the player to make. The maps have their own stories, and we have multiplayer taking place after the campaign, after you finish it. So don't want to get into too many spoilers there, but you'll experience some of those locations through the multiplayer lens.
We've covered a lot today, but couldn't leave you without giving you just one more thing. Round-based Zombies is back, and we're picking up the Dark Aether storyline where we left it. We're excited to announce that there will be 2 brand new maps available at launch, with a curated mix of fan-favorite features and new elements to discover. For those new to Zombies, it's our unique take on the cooperative horde mode, where every map is packed full of powerful weapons and upgrades, deadly enemies, and tons of secrets to uncover. The legacy of Zombies is incredibly important to Treyarch, and we are so proud of what the mode is bringing to players in Black Ops 6. As you've heard today, the innovations in movement systems will also be coming to Zombies. Plus, there are many additional zombie-specific features, both new and returning. This is going to be a truly epic return for round-based Zombies. Be on the lookout for more intel coming later this year.
Steph interviewed AB. Mark?
Now, we know we only gave you a little taste of multiplayer here today, so make sure to mark your calendars for our worldwide multiplayer reveal event at Call of Duty Next on August 28th. Make sure to stay tuned for details and watch your favorite streamers get hands-on Black Ops 6 so you can be prepped and ready to jump into our MP beta and feel Omni movement for yourself. We'll be sharing so much more about Black Ops 6 in the coming months and look forward to seeing your reactions and your feedback from our open beta coming up this fall and into launch. And it's not just about launch, because the team is already focused on delivering a ton of content in the live seasons, which we'll be sharing more about. Am I allowed to talk about Warzone yet?
No.
Our goal on Black Ops 6 was, and still is, to make something that is the best work we've ever done, and frankly, the most fun to play. To do that, we deconstructed all of our gameplay, our systems, and content plans, and repeatedly asked how something could be better. In some cases, that led us to huge innovations like Omni movement, where we're now allowing players to move how real people and operators move. In other cases, it led us back to some of our classic systems like Prestige, then taking that classic system through the ringer and making updates and improvements. Across our weapons, gear, operators, maps, and more, a huge push has been to hit the highest visual and audio fidelity possible The campaign tells an all-new Black Ops story where you're forced to go rogue and are being hunted by the teams that trained you. On top of that, the team is really focused on mission and engagement variety. Multiplayer is a key ingredient in the DNA of Black Ops, and hopefully, in this sneak peek, it was clear that every single part of the MP game loop will be improved and better than ever, from movement, to shooting, to footsteps, to engagement systems, to death. And last but definitely not least, the triumphant return of round-based zombies. There is so much more to share across all 3 game modes before the game officially launches on October 25th.
Whoa, October 25th.
On behalf of the entire team, we can't wait for you to play Call of Duty Black Ops 6.
Okay, is that everything? Did we cover everything here? Alright everybody, well that was the Xbox Game Showcase and Call of Duty Direct from 2024. That was a great event by Xbox. I definitely think that event made up for, you know, the last few events from this week. That was definitely the best one so far, and I'm really surprised. They showed some stuff I wasn't expecting, and showed more of games that we thought weren't ever going to see the light of day at one point. So, really happy with that. The Call of Duty thing, I'm a little bit more intrigued by it. We'll see. But this was a good event. There was a lot of interesting stuff in there that I think I'm definitely going to play. So I would say my one big downfall, my one gripe I would say with some of these announcements is I would have liked more dates for some of these things. And we just got a lot of, a lot of years, like end of this year or beginning of 2025. And I don't know. I would have liked a little bit more, but we got a lot of good stuff. We got Gears of War. We got Doom. There's like a couple of new announcements in there that were really cool. Perfect Dark we got to see. Metal Gear. Stalker. That was a great event. I'm really happy with that. South of Midnight looked really cool. Atomfall. I mean, now that I'm looking at this. State of Decay. We got to see State of Decay. That's crazy. Yeah, great event, man. By far, I think this blew out Summer Games Fest and also the State of Play. So, that was that. I'm not going to stick around too much longer, guys. I'd like to actually start watching other streams and see what other people are thinking of this event. That's one of my favorite things to do after reacting to an event, is to see what other people are thinking, because I like seeing everyone else's opinions and thoughts. So, thank you so much for joining. I will start editing out and putting out some highlights for you guys. So, thank you so much for joining. This is awesome. I can't wait. I most likely will be back on tomorrow for the Ubisoft event, which I think that'll be the final event of this video game season. But I don't know. I love you guys, and I can't wait to see you on the next one. So thank you so much, everyone. Adios.